Hey everybody, Miss Peterson here, and I wanted to show you how that you can start to make a logo that stands for who you are for your personal brand. I have gone to this website called hatchful.shopify.com, and you can create a new account. Now, I've already created 2 logos, but I'm going to take you through how to make one. So after you log in and you get the free account, then it's going to have this button here that says get started. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and it's going to take us through some really simple things. So you're going to decide let's say you want to decide what of these are going to represent you most. So I'm going to say in photography, you could pick art and photos, or maybe fashion. Maybe almost all your photographs are in fashion, but for right now, probably art and photos. Or you could pick tech. So in video, graphic design, or in photography. You could pick probably either one of those, whichever one you think fits you best. I've made one with tech, so I'm going to go ahead and do one with art and photos. And once I click that, I'm going to go to the next screen. And now you're going to think about how you want your style to come out. In the last assignment, you picked your color scheme. Do not worry about color schemes in here. Think about what kind of style represents you the most out of the things that are shown here. All right. And don't worry about the colors, because you're going to be able to change the colors. You're going to be able to change icons. There's going to be a lot of different things that you can choose that represent you. So I've already made one that's classic, and I made one that's reliable. So I'm going to go ahead and pick one that's elegant, just for fun, something different. And on the next thing, we're going to call it something. So my last one was Video Glam, Spice Up Your Video. And that was my slogan. And I'm going to keep this one for right now because I was not able to do a slogan on the last one that I worked on. Did a tutorial with it, but I wanted to redo the tutorial, so that's why I'm doing it. So I'm going to leave this one as Video Glam. I just came with that as I was doing the tutorial, and you do want a slogan. So take a few minutes and see what kind of words you would use to represent yourself. Your business name might just be your first and last name, and then the slogan represents the work that you're doing. Okay, so here we go. Tell us where your logo will be used, and you can click any or all of these at a store, and a large service like a billboard, on a business card. So I put print, I think I'll add business cards, social media, and online, because it's going to be on a website mostly. And that means that that's going to help them decide how to format it, probably in CMYK or in the right color scheme, and also the size for different websites that you might use it on, which is great. I love that about this. So I'm going to go on to the next one. And these logos are made for me because of the name, and then also the style that I chose, which in this case was elegant. So I'm going to look for something a little bit elegant. You're going to see this as one of my styles, right? So I'm looking for something kind of elegant. This is kind of elegant, but I really want to make sure that I'm able to do a logo. I mean, I want the tagline. So in my last video, I noticed that I couldn't put a tagline. So you're going to want to make sure you look for one that has your tagline on it. And remember, you can change the artwork and you change the color scheme. And so I'm just going to pick something that has my tagline. I'll just pick this one. Definitely not a beehive, but we'll get there. Okay. So this all stays the same. I can go to fonts next, and now it's going to pick a font that I like. The only thing graphic design that I don't like about this is that they're not going to let you put 2 different fonts together. So if you're in graphic design and you really want to have 2 fonts in your logo name, then what I would say is design this and then take the PNG of it and put it in Photoshop, and then add the fonts that you want to use, right? If somebody else in one of the other classes wants to go there, I'll teach you, but graphic design knows what I'm talking about. So these are boring fonts to me. I'm not finding anything that I like, but I'm going to I'm just going to kind of go through. I'll pick something a little different here. I'll pick this one. Spice up your video. Video glam. It looks kind of handwritten out. Not satisfied. Okay, I'll pick this one. Video glam, spice up your video. And this, of course, is not what I want. So, well, let's go to colors next. And I want a blue color scheme. So they're going to give me all sorts of things. They're going to give me, here is my blue plus, this is a neutral color. So I might be looking at what colors come with the icon. So I kind of would like the icon a different color than my words, and I'm just getting mostly white here. I'm not liking that. So graphic design, you're going to have more options if you take it into Photoshop. See this one, 3 colors, not bad, but it's not in my blue color scheme. So I would like 3 colors in a blue color scheme. Now this is a light white blue, and then this blue, and then this might even be a blue black. That's probably going to be the closest to what I'm looking at. Oh, that's all right. It's 2 colors. So I'm going to grab that one. And now I'm going to choose an icon. All right. So since I'm doing video, I'm going to look for something more video-y, like a computer or a video camera, video glam. There, they put that in there for me. I mean, there's not going to be a lot to choose from if you, oh, this is like, filming. Maybe you film animals. I don't know. I'm just saying. So, I mean, they're all pretty basic. If you were doing this in Photoshop, you guys, you can go onto Google and look for icons. These icons are all public domain because they're in here in this website, or this website created it for anybody to use. So if you were going to go and find your own, you would definitely want to make sure that they're public domain. Maybe I want it to be knowing that I'm going to create videos that can be on the internet. That's why I choose this. This is 3 colors. Okay, I'm going to keep this one. And then layouts. It gives me a couple different ideas here. I don't like the black. There's not much for me to choose from, but depending on whichever logo you go with, there's going to be a lot more options, because the first one that I did, there was a lot of options with. So I'm going to go on to the next. And now, congratulations on your new logo design download. So I'm going to download the logo, and it's going to come in a file folder, and the file folder is going to have like 20 or so different things. So I'm going to download it if I haven't already. This is the one that I just did with you guys. This is the one I did before. It did not have a tagline. And here's my original one that had so many options to choose from. I could even show, if I wanted the letters kerned, I could make more space between the lines of them. So this particular one right here gave me a lot more options. So then I'm going to show you how it comes. So I'm going to go to my downloads, and you'll see, let's see, Hatch. I think this is it. This was yesterday. This was yesterday. See if there's one that's today. It is Hatchful, I believe. And these are all, so I'm going to go to the very bottom. That's where my other stuff comes in on my, okay, here we go. Let's see. Anything by today? Today is the 8th. Well, I was hoping to do this quicker. Some of these things I already did today, you guys. I'm looking for a folder. Well, maybe I'll just show you that other one, all right? So I'm going to just show you this one. It came in, it said Hatchful all. And then look at this. Look at all the different types that it gave me. And if you see PNG, it has a clear background. It'll tell you if it has I think it says transparent. So here's my original. There's transparent, there's white. You can see one's a little bit gray. So if I wanted to take that in somewhere and go over the top of something, that's what that transparent one's going to do. And then it gives me all the different sizes for all the different social media. which I think is great. I don't know where the one is I just made, but you'll be able to find it on your computer. That's my tutorial, and that's what you're into today, working on that logo. Has to be done today. If you do finish it, go on to the next assignment because it all has to do with your portfolio at the end of the year. All right. Love you. Miss you already. Go out and change your world for the better. Bye.